There are people who believe that if someone leaves Islam they are killed. Is this true or not? The reason why people believe that is because of a single hadith, which is, it was narrated that Ibn Abbas said, the Messenger of Allah said, whoever changes his religion, kill him. Source: Sunan an-Nasa'i 4061, grade, Sahih, authentic. Does this hadith mean what it says? Or is there a context that's missing? In Islam, the Quran is more important than hadith, so let's see what the Quran says about apostasy.
إن الذين آمنوا ثم كفروا ثم آمنوا ثم كفروا ثم ازدادوا كفرا لم يكن الله ليغفر لهم ولا ليهديهم سبيلا.
In this verse, Allah describes a person who apostates from Islam twice, and He does not prescribe legal punishment for him. But rather He only warns the apostate about severe punishment in the hereafter. This demonstrates that the general rule is an apostate should be left alone, as the Quran prohibits compulsion in religion. The Quran says,
لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم. وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا.
Because of this, the Prophet did not punish people simply because they rejected Islam. Jabir reported, a Bedouin came to the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and gave the pledge of allegiance for embracing Islam. The next day he came with a fever and said, please cancel my pledge. The Prophet refused 3 times and he said, Medina is like a furnace. It expels its impurities and collects what is pure. Source: Sahih Bukhari 1784, grade, Sahih, authentic. In this example, a man rejected Islam after embracing it, but the Prophet did not apply legal punishment to him. So, what does the hadith many people cherry-pick mean? It is about major apostasy. Regarding the major apostasy, the Prophet was clear in advising us that legal punishment is not applied to a minor apostate, but only a major apostate. Abdullah ibn Masud reported, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, applied legal punishment in the following case. The one who leaves his religion and separates from the community. Source: Sahih Muslim 1676, grade, Sahih, authentic. The reference to one who separates from the community indicates that a person is not legally punished simply for not practicing Islam, but rather for high treason against Muslim authorities. This is made even clearer in another narration in which the Prophet describes the major apostate as a man who rejects Islam and wages war against Allah the Exalted and His Messenger. Source: Sunan an-Nasa'i 4048, grade, Sahih, authentic. Ibn Abbas said, whoever kills others, spreads corruption in the land, wages war against Allah and His Messenger, and he joins the unbelievers before he is subdued. Then there is nothing to prevent the legal punishment from being applied to him because of what he did. Source: Sunan an-Nasa'i 4046, grade, Hasan, good. What can be understood from these narrations is that legal punishment is only applied to a person who combines apostasy with high treason. This is because the Quran prohibits compulsion in religion as a general rule, and because the believers should be the most restrained of the people when it comes to taking life. Abdullah ibn Masud reported, the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, the most restrained of people in killing are the people of faith. Source: Musnad Ahmad 3720, grade, Sahih, authentic, according to Ahmad Shakir. Furthermore, cases of major apostasy do not necessitate the death penalty if a single Muslim seeks protection for the apostate. Ibn Abbas reported, Abdullah ibn Sa'd ibn Abi Sar would write to the Messenger of Allah, but the devil deceived him, and he joined the unbelievers. The Messenger of Allah ordered that he should be killed on the day of liberation, but Uthman ibn Affan sought protection for him, so the Messenger of Allah granted him protection. Source: Sunan Abu Dawud 4358, grade, Hasan, good. In this example, a man embraced Islam, and then rejected it by joining the idolaters of Mecca who at the time were waging war against the Muslims. When Mecca surrendered to the Prophet without a fight, Uthman ibn Affan sought protection for this apostate, and the Prophet honored this covenant. This is because, as a general rule, the protection granted by a single Muslim should be honored by all Muslims. Ali ibn Abu Talib reported, "The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, the covenant of the Muslims is one covenant, and they strive to fulfill it among the least of them." Source: Sunan al-Kubra al-Bayhaqi 15464, grade, Sahih, authentic. In conclusion, the death penalty for apostasy is restricted by the Prophet's other statements and actions, which make clear that this punishment applies only to those who commit high treason against the Muslim community, not for simply leaving Islam.